Picture this. You've just landed in Oslo. The air smells like clean ocean and coffee. You wheel your suitcase into your Airbnb, kick the door shut behind you and stride in, only to freeze at a neat line of shoes by the entrance and a tiny mat that feels like it's staring at your boots. In Norway, that mat is not decor. It's a force field. If you step past it with shoes on, somewhere a Viking sheds a single tear. Welcome to Norway, the land of breathtaking fjords, efficient trains, and quiet social rules that will surprise you in the best possible way. Today, I'm giving you the Why Did No One Tell Me guide to 17 customs that make perfect sense here and will make your trip smoother, calmer, and a lot less awkward. Start with the shoes. In Norwegian homes and often in cabins, apartments, and even some offices, shoes come off at the door. No big speech, no drama, just a silent expectation that you'll clock the row of boots and follow suit. If you're invited over, bring clean socks or simple slippers. The floors might be hardwood and cozy. People sit on rugs, kids play on the floor, and snow or slush doesn't belong indoors. Removing your shoes isn't just hygiene, it's respect. You'll feel it immediately. The inside world is calmer, warmer. You're not tracking the outside in with you. Now let's talk volume. Norway is quiet, beautifully, tensionally quiet. On buses and trains, conversations hover at a low murmur. You won't hear loudspeaker phone calls or playlist speakers on full blast. If you take a call, it's quick and soft, like a little cloud that passes and disappears. That quiet doesn't mean unfriendly. It means people are sharing space without invading it. Try it for a day. Keep your voice one notch lower than you think you need. You'll notice the gentle hush of the tram, the rustle of winter coats, the snow squeaking under boots. It's like the whole country learned the art of being considerate in public. Queues. Norwegians queue with the precision of a metronome. At the bus stop, people don't swarm, they line up. At the bakery, there's sometimes a number ticket machine. It's not optional. If you don't take a number, you become invisible to the system, and you'll watch everyone else drift past like ghosts who figured out the code. So look around as you enter. Is there a little red dispenser? Take a ticket and relax. You're officially in the flow. Money next. Cards first, cash maybe. Norway is one of the easiest places to go fully contactless. Tap to pay almost everywhere. Even market stalls and tiny cafes are often cashless. Keep a fee-free card handy and a backup if possible. If you're coming from a cash-heavy culture, this will feel magical. No fumbling coins, no mental math, just tap and go. But also, don't expect to tip your way through every interaction. Speaking of which, tipping. Norway pays people a living wage. The service charge is baked into the price, so tipping is minimal to none. If you love the experience, round up a little or leave 5 to 10% for a special meal. But you'll never be judged for not tipping like you would in some countries. It's calm, it's simple, and nobody is chasing you down the street with a card machine. Alright, Sunday. The day of nothing or everything, depending on your perspective. Many shops are closed on Sundays, and even Saturdays can have shorter hours. Do a grocery run on Saturday, stock the fridge. Then on Sunday, do as Norwegians do. Walk, ski, hike, lounge, slow cook something cozy. The quiet on a Sunday morning, it's a national treasure. It can be startling if you arrive expecting a 7-day shopping festival. But once you feel that collective exhale, you might fall in love with it. Now the alcohol rules. Beer and cider of modest strength are sold in supermarkets, but only until a certain hour in the evening and not at all on Sundays. Wine and spirits live at a specialty store called Vinmonopolet, the wine monopoly. It's dignified, it's well run, and it has specific opening times. Bring your ID, no matter your age, they'll check. Don't argue. It's just the system doing what it does, smoothly. Let's step into the social sphere for a minute. In Norway, people split the bill precisely. If you go out with locals, you'll likely pay for exactly what you ordered. No one person covers and we'll figure it out later. Just clean arithmetic. Among friends, Norwegians often use Vipps, a mobile payment app, to send each other exact amounts in seconds. As a visitor, you can ask the server for separate checks from the start. No one will find that rude. They'll probably appreciate it. Personal space is real space here. Norwegians aren't cold, they're respectful. They won't ask a million questions at the checkout or tell you their life story during an elevator ride. Small talk is minimal, especially with strangers. But if you ask for help, you'll get it. compact, accurate, and kind. Start with a soft hi, offer your question and thank them. Friendly, not pushy. That's the rhythm. There's also a cultural idea called Janteloven, pronounced roughly Janteloven. It's not a law, it's a vibe. Don't show off. Don't act like you're better than others. In practice, this means people dress understated. Watch jewelry, watch logos, watch volume. Success is fine, bragging about it is not. When you tune into that modest tone, you'll blend in, and you'll notice how comfortable it feels to let your guard down and stop performing all the time. Punctuality. If you're on time, you're late. Okay, not really, but being 5 minutes early feels right. Trains and tours leave when they say. Dinner invitations arrive on the dot. Punctuality says, I respect your time. And in a place where the sun can be scarce and the weather is always doing something dramatic, people keep schedules tight. Now let's step outside. Norway's right to roam, allemannsretten, means you can access nature widely and freely. But freedom comes with gentle rules. Camp at least 150 meters from a home. Close gates behind you. Leave no trace. Pack out your trash, and then some. If you find yourself alone on a lake shore at midnight in summer, with the sky lingering in a dreamy half-light, you'll understand why this right is sacred. Treat it like a gift. Waste and recycling are a national specialty. You'll see multiple bins at home and in public. Paper, plastic, food waste, residual, sometimes glass. Learn the symbols fast. And then there's pant, the bottle and can deposit system. When you buy a drink, you pay a small deposit. Return the empty to a machine at the supermarket, and it spits out a receipt you can use as cash at the register or donate to charity with one tap. Kids love feeding the machine. So do adults if we're honest. It's recycling with instant gratification. Self-service is normal. You'll bus your own tray at cafes and food courts. You'll return your dishes to a trolley. In supermarkets, self-scan lanes are common, and they go fast because everyone knows the drill. If in doubt, watch a local. Norwegians are excellent at doing things quietly and efficiently without making a scene. Follow their lead and you'll move through your day like a pro. Before you pack, prioritize weather, not the outfit. Norway can throw you 4 seasons in a day. The hero items are a windproof jacket, a real rain shell, waterproof shoes, and wool base layers, even in shoulder seasons. Norwegians aren't trying to look rugged, they're trying to stay comfortable and keep having fun. Nothing kills a fjord ferry mood faster than soaked sneakers. Dress smart, and you'll be smiling when the drizzle rolls in. Street etiquette matters. Crosswalks are respected, but they're a dance. Make eye contact with the driver. Step clearly. Don't hesitate in the middle. Cars will often stop. Drivers are careful, but don't wander into bike lanes. Cyclists move quickly and efficiently, and those lanes are their arteries. Walk in the pedestrian zone, not the bike lane, and everyone flows. Back to indoor life for a moment. When you're invited into someone's home, bring something small, chocolate, flowers, a nice snack. You'll likely be offered coffee, lots of it, and maybe waffles or a simple cake. The conversation may start calmly and softly. Don't rush to fill every silence. Norwegians treat pauses like punctuation. When they speak, they mean it. When they listen, it's focused. The warmth shows up in reliable action. A sled pulled out for your kid, an extra pair of wool socks handed to you before a walk, a thermos of hot chocolate for the hike. Public transport is a delight when you understand the norms. Validate your ticket or have your app ready before boarding. Move in from the doors so others can enter. Offer your seat to elderly people or parents with small kids. Keep your backpack off the extra seat. No one will tell you to do these things, so I'm telling you now. Once you try it, you'll wonder why this isn't the global standard. Coffee culture is strong and simple. Skal vi ta en kaffe? Shall we grab a coffee? Is a social glue. It doesn't mean a 3-hour espresso ceremony. It means a shared, low-stakes moment. Order simply, return your cup or tray, and let the vibe be casual. The coziness you'll hear Norwegians describe as koselig is not a Pinterest board. It's a feeling. Warm light, slow time, good socks, simple food, easy company. You'll know it when you feel it. At festivals or national days, you might see people dressed in bunad, traditional regional clothing. Admire it, ask polite questions, and avoid treating it like a costume for selfies. It's personal heritage. And if you're lucky enough to be there on May 17th, Norway's Constitution Day, You'll witness a quiet people get very joyfully loud. Kid parades, ice cream, brass bands, flags. It's a glorious exception to the country's general understatement, and it's still somehow beautifully orderly. Let's put a few quick save-you-from-awkward tips in your pocket. When someone holds a door for you, say tak. It's small, but it lands. When you're on an escalator, stand on the right, walk on the left. If you're sharing a picnic table in a park or a courtyard, lower your voice a notch. If you're staying in an apartment, observe quiet hours. Late-night parties will not win you new friends. And learn the rhythm of taking turns. At the ski hill, at the bakery counter, waiting for the tram. No pushing forward. No, I just have a question. No sliding into a spot because you're in a hurry. Everyone's in a hurry. Norway works because people act like they're not. Language will not be your barrier. Nearly everyone speaks excellent English, but a few Norwegian words sprinkled with gratitude go a long way. Hei, takk, thanks. Unskilled, excuse me. Ha det, bye. And if someone corrects your pronunciation, they're being helpful, not critical. This is a culture where accuracy is kindness. You'll also notice something refreshing. People mind their business. No one's judging your outfit. No one's eavesdropping on your conversation. If you slip up, keep your shoes on too long, talk too loudly on a late tram, don't spiral. Correct, smile, move on. Norwegians forgive quietly. They'll probably help quietly too. Nature again, because it's Norway. Check local fire rules before lighting anything outdoors. In summer, certain areas may forbid open flames. Take your trash home. Keep dogs on a leash when signs say so. And if you're visiting fragile places, wooden stave churches, narrow trails, cliff edges, be mindful not to block paths for photos or drones. A view shared courteously is a view remembered fondly. If you're going to a sauna or a cold plunge spot, follow the posted rules. Keep towels handy. Many places are mixed gender but not beach party vibes. It's clean, it's healthy, and surprisingly social in a low-key way. You'll step out into air that smells like pine and sea, and suddenly you'll get it. Why Norwegians glow in winter. One more unspoken rule. When in doubt, watch the locals. Copy the tempo. If everyone lowers their voice, lower yours. If everyone stacks their tray neatly, stack yours. If the street is spotless, pocket your gum wrapper until you find a bin. The customs aren't meant to catch you out. They're designed to let millions of people share cities, forests, and fjords without bumping into each other's peace. So here's your quick mental checklist before you head out each day. Card ready, headphones in, layers on, eyes up for bike lanes, and a quiet talk on your tongue. Plan around Sunday hours. If you buy a beer at the shop, check the time. If you're strolling into someone's home, take those shoes off like it's second nature. Return your bottles for pant. Those little coins are strangely satisfying, and sort your recycling with pride. Make eye contact before crossing. Grab a number at the deli counter. Keep your phone call short on the tram. Arrive 5 minutes early. You're not just visiting, you're fitting in. And that's the magic. Once these customs click, Norway feels effortless. You'll find yourself gliding through your trip like you've been here for years. The country will open up. Slow hikes under a sky that never quite goes dark, fresh shrimp on a dock, a train winding along a glassy fjord, a quiet nod from a stranger who appreciates that you get it. That's koselig. That's the secret no one tells you outright. It's not one rule. It's the feeling that everyone is quietly making room for everyone else. If this "why did no one tell me" tour saved you from even one awkward moment or helped you feel at home faster, do me a favor. Hit like so more travelers find it. Drop a comment with the custom that surprised you most, or the one I should add to part 2. And subscribe for more calm, honest guides to Norway. The first week rules, the grocery and restaurant surprises, the train etiquette, the nature code. I've got your back from the first high to the last midnight sun walk. Takk for nå, and I'll see you in the next one.